Back here on a special opening day edition of the MLB pregame show. Matt Vasgersian here, counting down the minutes until the new season gets underway. And before it does, we'll check out our first Topps Player Spotlight. Steve Cook is our subject, and I'm sure you all know what he did last year. Led the National League in round trippers. EK, what's your take on the season he put together last year?
Well, he certainly struck fear into opposing pitchers when he came to the plate. I mean, he's just a great hitter, and when he's in the box, he's a threat to change the course of the game. You know, they say chicks dig the long ball, but so do managers when they get to pencil a guy in like this every single day. You know, he's a thrill to watch, and I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of power numbers he puts up in this new campaign.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Washington Nationals and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching's going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your St. Louis Cardinals.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Julio Teheran gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he was very effective last year. As a starting pitcher, he had an ERA under 3. When you do that, you're keeping your ball club in the game, giving them a chance to win every time out.
And with a quick breather here, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, the last place you want to hit it, to the shortstop. Actually, anywhere between second and third base. That's how much range he has out there at this position.
Steve Cook set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Teheran sets. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for Washington, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Stephen Piscotty stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
Hit to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He goes to first. Not in time.
Man, almost a great play.
Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Stepping in, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat.
That's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Piscotty on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
First baseman number 17, Yonder Alonso.
Eugenio Suarez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Well, if that ball gets into the corner, it's big trouble. But this is a nice play out there to cut that ball off and get it in quickly. And that'll hold them to just a single.
Will Myers will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. And you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
On the ground to third. Cook. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Steve Cook will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Teron gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot.
Yonder Alonso will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
All right, come on now. One time.
Trying to hold the lead. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on opening day after this. Steve Cook will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the ninth. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Here's the 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. Kyle Schwarber steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Rack him up now.
2-1, here it is. Sacrifice attempt here. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 2-1. So long.